Meanwhile, the Home Affordable Modification Program, which has been widely regarded as a colossal failure by its critics, is under new fire, with troubled homeowners being thrown out of the program and many not even qualifying. Barely 500,000 mortgages have been modified. My next guest says it's time to dismantle HAMP and return the almost $30 billion in unused taxpayer dollars. Congressman Patrick McHenry is a Republican from North Carolina who chairs the Oversight Subcommittee on TARP, the origin of much of HAMP's funding. Welcome back, Congressman. Good to see you.
Great seeing you, Jerry. Thanks.
All right. So you want to deep six HAMP. I want to show our viewers some of the numbers because it's astonishing how unsuccessful this program has been. Some 792,000 modifications have been canceled. That's bigger than the number of loans that have been modified. It's shocking how unsuccessful this has been. Congressman, why do you think that this program has gotten no traction?
Well, it's poorly designed. They basically are trying to cajole the private industry to make some changes. If you look at just what the private industry has done in terms of mortgage modifications, they've modified 1.2 million home loans. And so you have a government program that costs the taxpayers money, just shy of $1 billion thus far, and has basically helped 500,000 people, while at the same time, those 800,000 people you mentioned, Jerry, those folks have been harmed by being in the program, meaning that there's been a pledge that they're going to help work out their mortgage and get them on a sustainable path. Right. But at the end of the day, they still default. They're still foreclosed upon, and they're worse off had the government never been involved. Well, and even people who get through the program, a lot of them can't even stay in it. I want to go over some more numbers here. 29.9 billion allocated for housing. Only 840 million have been spent. You can see that's a small fraction of the total. People obviously not getting the money. Here's my question for you, and this is the question my mom asked me. Where's the money? It's not been spent for people. Where did the money go? That's right. Well, look, you can tell your mother this money, this $29 billion that's been pledged to it, is basically waiting for the Treasury to actually let out bonds. Basically, this is indebtedness to the taxpayer. The $840 million has gone to servicers to modify mortgages. So we've paid $840 million to modify 500,000 homes. It seems like an awfully large amount for a small number of folks that have actually been helped by this program.
Well, absolutely true. And I just have to ask you, though, can this program be tweaked to be successful, or does it have to just be killed outright? I mean, I think a lot of the critics of the program maintain that banks weren't forced to come to the table, and the fact that that didn't happen is what really made the program fail. Should there be changes made to the program, or do we have to get rid of it?
Look, this administration has had 2 years to fix this program, over 2 years, and they haven't done it. They refused to do it. The only thing we can do is scrap it and start over. And the reality is that simply pouring more money into this problem isn't going to fix it. It's going to be the economy that helps get, basically this foreclosure crisis behind us.
That could be a very long time. Do you think there's no program that can be designed to help homeowners?
No, I think the failure here is the design of the program and the way that they've worked with the lenders. To me, if you look at the cause of foreclosure right now, we have just shy of 3 million foreclosures last year. The vast majority of those that have lost their home last year they lost their home because they lost their job or they lost their income. The biggest thing we can do, more than any government program, more than anything else, is get this economy moving again and getting job creation actually happening. That'll enable people to keep their home. And look, let's face it, you can't modify a mortgage if somebody doesn't have income. And unfortunately, that's the state we're in right now, but that is also the nature of these financial transactions that we have.
Well, that's the way the mortgage market works. If you don't have income, you can't get a loan. Understand your point there. Congressman McHenry, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Jerry.